have to be smart about our fights.
I'm starting up there.
Okay, try to home guard up. He might start shoving since I'm gonna show bottom.
Walk to Dre. Walk to Dre.
Yeah. We can walk down as 5. This is probably the most confident I've ever felt going into a tournament. Like, I feel like we're going to go in really strong and win. And honestly, I don't think I've been this happy in a long time being this close, and it's really exciting. Basically, the team is different because everyone on the team is trying as hard as they can, and we also have like the infrastructure, like with the organization. Like, we have a coach, we have we have sponsors, and we have a gaming house.
Here's the Sivir ulti, the engagement come in. Can they find anything? Flash Timber's gonna get a little bit. Inox with Black Shield stays up. Kick on body drop. Hits 3. Inox incredibly low. Impaler hits the Q. Goes in. Somebody will keep them all alive, and Impaler will die to the Void Spike.
When I left Evil Geniuses, I wasn't really too worried about finding a new team, because upon announcing I was moving to mid lane and looking for a team in the challenger scene, or possibly going back into the LCS directly, I received quite a few offers, and a few I had to turn down just because I wanted some time before I went straight back into the LCS. Basically, Brad and I just sit there and screw around, have fun. We're really good friends outside of the game. We've known each other for like 4 or more years now. And then we just sit there arguing and being like, no, I think this is really good. Or my friend was playing this in a bot game and he said like, oh, I could do this with it. And we're like, you know, maybe we can expand on that.
TSM Darkness not really able to defend that, and they sent 2 guys to take down Dragon. That was quick as well, but the re-engage comes in. Inox, the target of attention, takes a bit of burst, but he gets the Annie down first anyway, and Big ol' Ron now in danger. Otter forced to flash out, pulls in Janna for some disengage, but it's a 5v4.
It was pretty random that we just 5-player meshing pretty well together. We're not only like colleagues or something, we actually care about each other, we are friends. In game that helps us a lot. Outside of the game, we have a lot of fun just playing the game, hanging out with each other. We do different stuff together, go out, and in game we all are very strong individually, and mixing all of that together is why I think we're so good together. This time I'm pretty sure we will make it, because we have so much experience and we all know how to handle the pressure.
But he's not revealing his...
Didn't see Kez.
Yep, and that means
so go for Louis.
But it's a 2-on-2. Morgana came in, the flash engage, and here comes Smoothie as well. Flares in the backside, though. Body drop will land the stun onto Kez, and Kez might not have anywhere to go. Suddenly, yep, the Xerath ult will land, and it's going to be Inox picking up first kill. The re-engage with Exhaust, though, onto Smoothie. Can they make anything more happen? Oh,
getting into LCS has been a dream of mine since I saw the Season 1 finals, and I became a huge fan of League. I've loved it as an esport ever since, and it's an ideal scenario for me for the future. I don't see myself doing anything else. I've gone to school for a number of different things, and nothing really fit me. So it means everything to me to get into the LCS and to move on. I'm a support that my personality kind of prevents me from making calls. I'm very, very passive. The only calls I make during the game are usually about just the general map. So like looking at side waves and making sure that everything is in order before we move to an objective or something. That, or trying to get Trashy to come with me into the enemy onto the enemy side of the map and get wards and things like that.
We all get along really well together, and anytime we have an argument, it's like taken care of right away. The team just feels actually completely different, and I would say it's much better this time around. Just because it also seems like everyone's on the same page, like on this team, when before we had a few people that were doing their own thing.
My relationship with Inox is kinda interesting. I think we both have a lot of fun playing the game, and I think the biggest thing about our relationship, especially in game, is that we do very few mistakes and we both know how we want to play the game. I think it shows pretty well in how we play in the Challenger series, and I think right now we are probably the best mid and jungle duo that there is in the Challenger, and yeah, I hope we can show that we're LCS caliber when hopefully we will get in.
I think Otter likes playing with me specifically because we show up in scrims, we show up in matches. More than not, we just perform. This past September last year, I'm the one who actually contacted him about starting a team and looking to get into the LCS.
After having just played top lane for a year in the LCS, playing against really competitive teams, I could definitely have a lot of tips that I can give to players and like little hints on matchups that he might not know or that were like starting to come back, kind of like the Maokai Lulu, stuff like that. But for the most part, it'll just be me and Brad being like, okay, we need these champions because these champions fit Flares. Like these champions define him. And from there, he usually just knows what to do because it's all his normal style and it's all natural for him. Mize, we probably work so well together because at the end of the day, we know if we win and everyone's at the house, we can go get food.
But they're gonna close the game out. Enemy Esports, welcome to the North American League Championship Series.